Hello and welcome to my last match of the league season against Seprix. This also happens to be probably the match that will determine who wins the division. So let's get started. As usual, if you're watching on YouTube, I will be showing the starting player in a lighter shaded color, which means I will have to switch this because it looks like Seprix is the starting player for the first game. Let me get that switched. Alright, Seprix will be starting the first game, and all odd-numbered games. I will be starting the even-numbered games. So, this is a crazy King's Court board. You can put pathfinding on any of the village-type things, or sentry. That might not be the biggest consideration. You'll probably want to witch them, but it's not, again, not the biggest deal. It's really a question of how you ramp up here. So, I think, yeah, hitting pathfinding and King's Court are two goals we want to get to. I think the scrying pool is not going to be our best bet because there's just no payload on action cards. Trade route, I guess. Trade route is the one coin payload. Wolfton makes a lot of things tricky, but you'll probably want to just get like 2 King's Courts at least, 2 sentries at least. I have 3-4, my opponent Seprix has 4-3, so that's pretty even. So Tunnel can be skipped by Farming Village, but once it's in your hand, there's no way to discard it, which is a downside to a Tunnel thing. I think he's going for Potion already. I'm thinking I want to make Market Square my payload, like discard for gold to my trash with Sentry. And I want to ignore the scrying pool and go for King's Court. Of course, the potion will hurt you with Wolfden, but that's fixable, so it's not a concern. I think trade route is weak enough trashing. I want to just beeline for Sentry with probably double silver. But yeah, and then I'll probably get a Market Square on turn 3 or 4. Sentry can discard Tunnel if it happens to be in those 2 cards, but that's not that amazing. Yeah, but I think the scrying pools are not going to be super effective, especially because you're going to need payload on treasures. So I hit 4 here, which is not the greatest sign for hitting 5, but I said I would get a Market Square, which I will. Okay, I hit 5 here and I can get the Sentry. I could see the Margrave being a good choice too, but I think with King's Court we're going to want to get thin as quick as possible. I could see the Witch also being a consideration with his scrying pool strategy. Yeah, this is a fairly standard thing to do, get the Sentry. Okay, all these estates are not really working that well for me. This might be just a second Market Square. And my Sentry misses. Unless it's my next card, and then it won't miss. That'll be great. 1 and 4. Okay, but no. Not my next card, because the copper's my next card. These have not been the greatest draws. He's gotten how much trashing in? Just 1 estate. I wonder if I should get gold, or if I should just get second Sentry. There's no point in leaving a copper on top, so I'm definitely going to play the Market Square. I think getting Sentry is going to be key to getting trash and making the King's Courts worthwhile. Also, I'll have Market Squares, so let's just get second Sentry. It's too bad that one missed. Okay, so if this Sentry hits anything worthwhile, i.e. not the other Sentry in Market Square, I will discard for gold here. right now I'm leaning toward the... Okay, that's pretty sweet. I will trash those. I will discard. I'm leaning toward a pathfinding on Sentry being my eventual target there. Yeah, that's looking pretty strong. Just a lot of Sentries and a lot of pathfinding on it. Okay, if I'm tracking, there's a silver in here. As long as I hit one thing to trash, I can discard with Market Square. Let's see what I got. Okay, cool. I can trash one estate. Discard with Market Square. Do I want a silver on top? Sure, let's discard it. And I think another Market Square. I'm gonna keep my strategy simple with lots of the same. I don't think Sage is doing much. All right, this will be. I'm at 7, so this is I think my first King's Court. I would like to get the King's Court before I get the Witch and Margrave and all that, but I would like to get those things. Okay, he picks up the Margrave. I would also like to hit Pathfinding, but let's get to the King's Court. Okay, I had a Market Square on top. I don't know if I'm going to discard these Market Squares. It's kind of annoying that, well, I've trashed twice, and so I've gotten 3 trashes in. My opponent has gotten similar amounts of trashing in overall. Yeah, we've gotten the same trashing in. And yet, oops. He also picked up 3 scrying pools. Of course, I have a King's Court. That's nice. He has a Margrave. What is he wanting to do? Not discard the estate? Is that? I'm okay with that. Because he doesn't want to cause a shuffle with his Margrave. That's interesting. Okay. I'm pretty sure I just discard my coppers. What did I topped a copper? I drew the copper. Okay. Okay, so he's able to afford King's Court. Okay, sorry, I need to see what I drew. I drew gold. So I think I will trash the copper and get 1 extra gold. Draw and get my Margrave. Okay, this is a promising start. Okay, he Margraves me. Okay, definitely discarding the copper and Market Square. Do I discard a Sentry? I could draw the King's Court dead. I don't know what's on top of my deck. But I will be happy with this hand. Don't draw King's Court. Okay, I drew copper. But I get to trash nicely. And pick up my second King's Court. Well, this sucks. Hopefully. Oh, well, that really sucks. So he's gonna find something good to put on top of my deck. likely. I have just this one estate, so he will also probably market me. So I will keep King's Court, market, and gold, unless he has a second King's Court. Okay, this is an easy discard. Yeah. Discard Sentry. Okay, so I have to figure out what those last two cards are. He's trashed nicely, but I think the Sentry will be fine. Okay, are those possibly Sentries? That's the only thing I would rather King's Court, if they would possibly both be Sentries. Now, I played a Sentry last turn, and I discarded a Sentry, so there's only one more Sentry. So I have to King's Court the Market Square, and let's play the Sentry. Trash that. Well, I discard this Market Square. I think this hand is looking pretty promising. I could discard it. Okay, so yeah, I think I just don't play this Market Square, and that gives me 11. And 11 can be like Pathfinding Market Square, Pathfinding on Sentry, and I'm happy with this top deck. So, Pathfinding on Sentry and Market Square. Alright, this is fine. Yeah, silver. Let me have it. So, okay, what are my duplicates? This one estate and my Margrave are my two duplicates. As far as payload, there's all the golds I've gotten, and I can get more from Market Squares, and I would like to even just pick up more Sentries. The second Margrave attack is not that strong. Alright, this is easy. Oh, that was when he actually called me undo. The estate on top is unfortunate, but probably unavoidable. Oh, okay, 1 in 16. That is quite unfortunate. The trade route from trash from hand, that's a nice thing. I think I'll pick that up as we green. He's thinning very nicely. Yeah, I would like to trash the last estate. I would like to get second Margrave. So his payload is like 14 potion. Oh, he has single silver. That's his third King's Court. I mean, King's Court makes everything good, but I feel like my my Sentries are stronger. I do need to pick up the trade route so I can trash from hand. like this silly estate that happens to be top decked. It's okay, I'll have a couple more turns for that. How are the golds doing? 22 golds left. Okay, he's picking up the witch, which I think will not really be a concern at this point. Trash and copper. Not discarding. This is my first one. I'll definitely draw more actions. Yeah. Gotta find more actions in there, right? Did I just compute that wrong? I just computed that totally wrong. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I should have discarded the gold. Should have discarded the gold. What was I thinking? Okay, that was dumb. And I didn't hit anything to trash, unfortunately. Yeah, that's just really bad. Really bad on my part. Why didn't I discard the gold? I thought it was on the wrong step of the century. Well, that's probably fatal, but you know, it's okay. We'll get our trade out. That was going to be a really good turn. He always has King's Court Sparring Pool on top of his deck. Of course, it didn't help that both my other sentries were hiding. He's probably going to flip them both. Yep, he flipped them both. They're not even in this hand. And he flips from Margrave. Well, the good news is I can draw something nice. Bad news is he drew his deck. Why did I keep the golds? That was dumb. That was so dumb. So I've had some pretty bad luck, and I'm second player here. But I definitely messed up that turn. I filled me with curses. Thankfully, they're at the bottom of my deck, so they'll be easy to sentry out. Relatively easy. And then I can get two of them easily. Well, now there's all the golds in there too. Yeah, this definitely compounds really quickly. He's collecting his duplicates. No, he still is just the one witch. Alright, come on, have an actual good turn here. Estate. Of course the estate is on top. Sentry. Draw me good things. Why? Well, at least I will trade route the estate. And I will top deck the King's Court for next turn, where my other two sentries are in hand. Well, or maybe not, you know. This is really sad. Wait, did I drag that correctly? Yes, I did. This is really, really sad. Second trade drop. Finally, I have a King's Court, Sentry, and Margrave in hand. Of course he flips King's Court, you know, because I always have the best cards on top of my deck. I probably sound tilted. Yeah, and a Sentry. King's Court and Sentry are the two bottom cards that he gets to flip. Okay, now I get to draw a curse. Well, I get to discard it on the Margrave. I mean, if he's playing this appropriately, he'll play the Margrave and then do another scrying pool. But, you know, first he'll do all this. Trash is Sentry. Huh. Okay. Guess when you have 6 scrying pools. To my 3 sentries. Yeah, my turns have been really sucky. Whatever I draw, I'm keeping King's Court, Sentry, Margrave. Maybe I'll keep 2 King's Courts if I happen to draw that. Yeah. As I see it, this is his game to lose, so no harm in playing it out. That's 6 curses, 1 unique Margrave. Second unique is I don't know what my second unique is. Got what, 5 King's Courts now? Yeah. Man. King's Court. Got like 9 gold, so he could totally dud. Gets his first province, which counts for almost 3 points. Gets his second trade route. Still another second witch. What is my other duplicate if I have 6 curses? Come on, load. Of course I see those. But I will discard them, unlike last turn. And of course I see those, and will again discard them. Trash that curse. I don't need more golds right now. Of course I see golds. Now that we're around the shuffle, I will not trash. There's some curses to trash. That's nice. I'm good. I draw my King's Court. I can King's Court the Market Square. Or I can King's Court the trade route. Well, let's King's Court the Market Square. And there's our last card. Okay, so any crazy pileouts? If I piled curses, King's Courts and Market Squares. Yeah, I don't have really the money for that. I will trash my copper. And I will trash the curse. I think the key to my strategy is I need to just get more sentries. Like a sentry, a Margrave, and a province or something. I don't know. What are my uniques now? It's the Margrave. And that's it, because I have 2 curses. Okay. So, I mean, he's likely going to have a pile out on his turn. Well, what does playing for the dud mean then? Does that mean I take a King's Court? I played 1 Margrave on him. King's Court, Sentry, Margrave. Yeah, so he discarded trade out. That doesn't really say anything. That's payload anyway. He's very likely not deaded, but, you know, just in case he is. What am I doing here? I'm just making sure there's no pile out anywhere. I can get all the estates, and that's 1 pile. Yeah, so his pile out is to King's Court the Witch, and then he throws 3 more curses into me. You can buy Witch, you can buy curse, sorry, 3 market squares and 2 King's Courts. It costs like 23 or something. If I make the pile out slightly easier by taking another King's Court, then I think I just take Margrave for sure. I could use another sentry for sure. And then the question is whether this is a King's Court or a province. The province is like mildly scoring, of course. I think I have to play for the dud, which means King's Court. He can, if he draws, which he, again, very likely will. Picks King's Court, Scrying Pool or something. Yeah, sure, he'll draw. Yeah, see, there he goes. Alright, so this is GG. If he can just buy King's Court the Witch, back King's Court and 3 market squares, yeah, that's easy GG. Alright. Well, it should be not too quick, and maybe by the time I type GG and all that, and resign, he would have it. Yeah, so I don't know if there's anything I really could have done better here. I mean, maybe Scrying Pool was just the way to go, but I think it was just a matter of my draws. My sentry missing. I don't have to do this much. Okay. You need like 1 more buy. Trash the potion. There's a lot of things you can do here. Yeah, so I don't know. Thinking about that, what I should have done. What happened early on? I opened Silver Solar. I hit 5 for sentry on turn 4, and then still marketing me. Okay. I got a 2nd sentry turn 6. I finally played my sentry turn 7. Did he get any nice flips? Played a sentry turn 8. He got his Margrave. Oh, he flipped a sentry of mine here. play all your golds. 11 golds left. That could be a pile out. Yeah, I'll just let him. Does he get to 56? That'd be cool. No, he doesn't. Darn. Alright, there's the pile out. Alright. So, he wins that one as starting player. And now we proceed to my starting player. Okay. Alright, let's go. So, it's a lamp game. The Druid boons are Earth is pretty nice, Forest, extra buys, and Rivers. There's Exorcist, I love Exorcist. Any cool procession things you can do? Oh, you can get things back with Lurker. So, the copper trashing. Oh, the storeroom tunnel. That's a thing too, I guess. Get to your golds. Play your golds. What else are you gonna do here? You're gonna Exorcist. You're gonna. Like, the engine is still an engine. Even if the eventual result is just. Well, I don't know what the engine is here. That's the tricky thing. Like, you can Lurker for things, but what are you gonna get? Merchant ships. You can. You can do the Wisp engine. That's a fun engine. It's not the same as if the Druid had the Swamp's Gift, but you can certainly gain things that cost 2. You can get some ghosts. Fun ghosting procession or something. It's tricky. But I think, yeah, we're doing the Wisp thing. And I think I want to go Storeroom Exorcist. The nice thing is Exorcist can be drawn dead. So let's do Storeroom Exorcist. The village is native village or procession on something like Secret Cave or Lurker. Procession on Lurker is interesting. Gain something, put the Lurker in the trash. Then take another Lurker later to take it back. That's not really, there's no draw. Storeroom doesn't draw. Secret Cave doesn't draw. So, oh, Wisp is draw, of course. Wisp is the only draw. Secret Cave and Storm can both get tunnels. Get golds. I mean, probably, yeah, a mix of Wisp draw with golds. Not the best mix, but it's better than, like, anything else you could do here. I mean, besides just straight Storm tunnel. Okay, yeah, Storm is going to be a key to either the Storm tunnel stuff or the Exorcist stuff. So this is now about collecting uniques first. So Secret Cave is a nice, fine unique. The silver is also a fine unique. I think I will get the silver, and Exorcist get the little Wisp. That's 2 more coppers. You can do something like Procession, a little Wisp, and look right back. But yeah, I don't know. So the Exorcist doesn't count for lamp. That's something to consider. Druid boons again. Yeah, do those. I wonder if I want to just discard this all and like look for the Exorcist. It's a 2 and like not that many chance. I could also draw the Wisp dead, which would be bad. because Wisp is quite good at this point. He gets a Merchant Ship. Merchant Ship will stay in play for a little while. I think I'm gonna go for it. Try to find an Exorcist. Okay. So that means there's an Exorcist Estate combo in there. I think like Native Village is fine. And a Lurker. What's in the trash? Nothing. Just Estate. Maybe Druid. Yeah, I'm just collecting uniques. This Wisp should draw. Okay, he just exercises Estate. That's a nice outcome for me. I think I get the... Fortunately, the Estate wasn't bottom deck. Is it time for a procession yet? Or... I think I need a Lurker before I get procession. Well, is that true? Let's just keep getting uniques. I don't know. This is not a unique, obviously. The second Wisp. But hopefully it's okay. Oh, was Native Village my last card? No, it wasn't. I bought it. I think it was Copper, yeah. This is fairly promising for next turn being an activation turn. In that Copper is my most common card. And like there's a 1 in 11 chance I have to set aside the Wisp. Sorry, the lamp on this Native Village. Which might be a case for not setting it aside. Just like not playing Native Village. I think I want to take the chance. Okay, the storeroom is an okay thing to set aside. Does he get the activation this turn? Or does he discard to make it decently likely next turn? Exorcist does not count, Estate does not count, so I have only 3 cards. If I were to draw to the Secret Cave, he just exercises Copper. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I need to draw again, which means I need to use my Wisp, unfortunately. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough. So I will be discarding. I'd like to exercise that last Estate. What are the Druid ones again? So I could do River's Gift. That's actually pretty attractive. And I pick up another Native Village. Yeah, right, this is not enough because Will-O-Wisp is not unique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, one short. But that's okay. I can get River's Gift. I can get I can get the Lurker. Or second Native Village. I'll get the Lurker. And exercise Estate. Okay, so I'm fine just playing a bunch of Will-O-Wisps. Does he get activation? I'm pretty sure he won't, right? He doesn't have 4 different treasures, yeah. I mean, the Lurker does fit into my grand strategy of processing things and getting them back. The key is whether I can actually draw to my Magic Lamp this turn. I mean, Lamp activation is not again, like the most amazing thing here. I still like my chances with 3 wisps to his 1, and so he gets procession. Alright, let's see what we draw. There's lamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough. Need to keep drawing. Okay, well I can just play all those I want. Yeah, should I pick up the storeroom? I have the lamp activation. I think I will do 3 cards, because I still want to exercise something. Pretty sure. One, 2, 3, 4. Even if I procession the druid and lurk her back. Oh, I can't lurk her back. What's in the trash? Nothing. Okay. So maybe I don't procession the druid. Yeah, I'm not really sure the best way to play this. Okay, so maybe I'll just skip the procession for now. No, what am I lurkering then? Okay, I'll procession the lurker. In which case, yeah, I'll just play it all. Okay, procession, lurker, pick up. I mean, I guess merchant ships are fine. Getting a lurker is just spinning wheels. Sure, I'll get the merchant ship and take the merchant ship and gain a secret cave. Sure, no, gain story. Well, I want more village. Druid. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's gain lurker back. Let's gain procession. I don't know. Procession chains are probably the way to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I just decide whether I want to trash the silver or the magic lamp, I probably want to trash the silver. If I can get a imp out of it. And what should this be? Let's just get like 2 more native villages. Is this crazy? I don't know if it's crazy. Imp. Alright. I'm not really familiar with like procession shenanigans when your deck is like a wisp engine. So I figure piling up native villages is fine because they're like almost cantrips. Not really cantrips, but almost. Looks like he's going to get wisp here. I have a lot of cards in my deck. the way he's playing it. He's got it. He's got his wishes. I don't really know what we're going to use the wishes for. I mean, they're kind of nice as 0 cost that Wisp can draw, but, you know, that's not really the point. You might just use them as golds. Random errata, if you procession a merchant ship, you still get the coins both this turn and next turn. And the procession doesn't have to stay out, but you lose the merchant ship. If you procession the merchant ship and lurker it back, that would be a way to get like 4 money for 2 turns, taking 3 cards. And you have to be non-terminal about it. So that's tricky. Alright, let's see if I actually have a turn here. Draw Wisp. Imp is not bad. I don't really see the point of discarding. Imp for Wish. Wish as I could just get merchant ships and play them. And then exercise. Is there a lurker in the trash? And he picked up a lurker, right? Yeah, he picked up a lurker. So probably shouldn't trash too many action cards unless I'm okay with him getting them. Like, I don't know, Druid. Let's see, what should I be getting here? Merchant ships are nice because they go out of your deck, I guess. So I'll just get merchant ships. This is not maybe the most inspired strategy. But more Wisps is nice. He's going to Procession Secret Cave, which is like a village, but you lose a Secret Cave, gain a Procession. He's just going to get golds. Interesting. And by province, it sounds like. Yeah. Gets his Wisps. Nice. Okay. Let's Wisp. Grab a Wish. I can set aside 2 things. Play 2 more merchant ships. These wishes that are merchant ships is like not really inspiring, but hey, I get to province. He has the lurker. I still have a wish in there. We each have 1 wish, or did I turn in 2 wishes? I turned in 2 overall. One this turn and 1 the previous turn. There's a wish in there, and he's just doing golds as his wishes. Buying gold. Interesting. Alright, let's... I've got a wish in a storeroom. That's right, that's what the other card was. Let's draw around. Two wisps not drawing. That's unfortunate. If I procession the wish, the second time it still gives the +1 action. I just don't gain anything after. So this is a village. Still get the +1 action. Let me pick up. Skip through these silly cantrips. I don't know if I'm playing this right at all. Oops, undo, don't discard. Merchant ship, don't discard. I'm going to procession a merchant ship. Or I'm going to procession the store. No, I'm going to procession a merchant ship. I'm just going to get province and worker. Processing wisp, interesting. At least it's not drawing. Okay, this is going well for me. I'm going to be up 3 provinces to 1 with a merchant ship in play. And I get to trash a copper. Not the most amazing turn, but, you know, I'll take it. 3 to 2. Imp. Wisp. Oh, sweet. Let's set that aside. Wisp. What's on my map? Just the province. Put the wisp in here. Top X procession. If I process the merchant ship. Okay, he resigns. Alright. That was a weird game. Yeah. I don't know. I probably got just ahead on the wisps and stuff. Anyway, so we're even 1-1. That's great, and so far we're on serve. Now let's switch the order. He goes first. Yeah. Yeah, storm tunneling, you find a lot of tunnels. It's a large search space. I don't know. But merchant ship is just like not the greatest payload. Okay, so we're switched up, right? He goes first, and we're starting game 3. Yeah, so I was able to trash all my states to wisps, which is like a big difference. And why we go extras. Oh boy. Donate fairy. Oh man. Oh man, what are you gonna do here? Like ghost ship is gonna be a big factor. Let's see what our opening splits are. 3, 3, 4. That's not that great. Okay, so here's the board. Not that that really means much. Oh boy. He goes first, which is not a great sign on the donate board. Okay, so what am I doing here? So I've got 3, 4, which means a fairy is probably my first turn. And what am I ferrying? Okay, so the mine is actually, let's look at the play area again. Sorry, too much hiding. Mine is not too crazy just because you can get crowns out of it. for treasure troves, but it's kind of slow. A ghost ship open is quite reasonable, but what are we're eventually going to want to get. Oh, we can just throw in ports too. Yeah, so the settler, it's not a discard attack, so settlers won't be able to pick up coppers that easily. I think I would like my deck to be like, okay, there's plus buy with Herbalist. Oh, an Herbalist can top deck Crown. That's actually a nice use of its top decking ability. Put one of the treasures from play onto deck, it can be the Crown. Oh man, so 3-card hands means, yeah, he's ferrying Ghost Ship. I'm doing the same. It's brutal. And now he's donating. I could also see ferrying Crown. That might have been a better play, because then you can mine copper directly into it. But I'm going to get my Ghost Ship and then possibly, like, we'll see what I draw. Okay. This could be my donate turn. Or this could be moving the ferry over to Crown. But he's just got 5 coppers. Why do you want 5 coppers? Ghost Ship costs 3. Yeah, so each turn I don't donate. You really want, like, nice payload when you donate. I'm going to move my ferry to Crown. And I will Ghost Ship him here. And then I will probably have 5, maybe just have 4. And either get ports or the mine. I think. He gets Ghost Ship, decently likely to draw it. Do I get 5? I do. Okay, so if I donate, I'm donating down to... It's the time to donate, because I'm going to be dealing with 3-card hands from now on. Yeah, I'm definitely behind. I think I did this wrong. Donating down to 4, which would let me pay off debt and then get ports. I can't afford mine then. This is pretty bad. Okay, so I pay off 3 debt. And he's just, we're in the same situation, but I have 1 fewer copper. Okay. I think my difference here is I'm going to get the ports. Treasure trove, that strikes me as greedy. Alright, sweet. I drew both my ports. Yeah, he's not going to be able to consistently ghost ship. I want the scavenger and then I want the mine. Is that right? Crowning treasure trove. Okay, then it's probably going to be donating soon. Yeah. That's pretty nice. He did not ghost ship me there. But he will be, and then probably getting province soon. Well, this is unfortunate. Did he keep his treasure trove? He kept his treasure trove. So it'll be interesting to see whether he plays it. Okay. Is he going to donate again? Felt like gold. His strategy is probably better. I need to really work in payload quickly. 3-card hands is fine if you have golds. 3-card hands are fine. Depends on whether that next card is my mine or not. This is sad. I would like not to be crowning port. This is probably too cute. I'm probably just going to lose. Yeah, following on the treasure trove is probably done. And no ports in hand. That's unfortunate. Yeah, let's just resign. That wasn't going any better. Those decks were super inconsistent. Making an engine out of that, getting all the golds was definitely the best move there. Yep, and he was first player, so there wasn't really anything I could do if I followed. Anyway, yeah, that's game 3, so he's ahead 2-1. And I need to win 2 of these next 3. I go first this one. We're on serve so far. Okay, it's a shelters game. And let's look at that kingdom. Farming village, watchtower could be an engine. The torturer is not a concern if you have watchtower in hand for a couple reasons, because you can choose to discard and then draw back up. There's trade and feudum. That's not really a thing, especially if you'll possibly be tortured. And there's Butcher and Forager for trashing. So I like both of those a lot. Crown is also really nice. This looks like it could be quite good. I'm going to do the draw to X thing, which starts out... Does it start out with just double Forager? Don't want to open Farming Village, that's just silly. Forager Watchtower, maybe? Well, I'm not opening Theodom, and I'm not opening Farming Village, so let's take a Forager and see what he has. 5-2 would not be that amazing here. You get Butcher, but that would be it. Yeah, so I think this is... It's either double Forager or Forager Watchtower. I think I like the Forager Watchtower slightly better. Okay, this is interesting. Drawing them both is very nice, of course. The draw from Overgrown State is meaningless here, but Watchtower draw is not, so that's nice. Do I want to get Butcher? Do I want to get something like Treasury? Obviously, I'm very happy with that start to the turn. There's fewer options for things to Butcher, but you can still just play it. Crown is a little risky at this point. I think I want the Butcher. This will be a Farming Village. Okay, so he gets to get his Necro to draw, trashes Copper, gets his Butcher. Yeah, Farming Village. Okay, I don't have... Gets another Forager. Take another Forager is quite reasonable. Come on, draw one of my villages. Yes, I have the Necro. That's good. What's he trashing Copper to? Curse? Oh, trashing it. Oh. Okay, that's nice if you have Watchtower in hand. We want to get up to Grand Markets and Crowns. I want a Crown Grand Market. That's going to be very good for us. He gets a third Forager and top decks it. So he's trying to get Finn real quickly, which is nice, especially because we don't want to play Coppers to get to Grand Markets. Oh yeah, sure. It might be reasonable to pick up a silver along the way, and I would like a second Watchtower as well. The next hand has Forager, Forager, and just a bunch of Coppers. So that's not the greatest, but there's nothing I can really do about it. I will trash Hovel to second Watchtower, I think. No, it's got a Farming Village in it. Do I want a Crown? Actually, I think I do want a Crown. Yeah, I don't want to be spending too many tokens. So that's maybe not the best. Because I would like to use my tokens to get to Grand Market. Forager is still just worth one. Neither of us bought another treasure until my Crown, which I don't plan to trash. Okay, so I have 2 watchtowers I could draw with this farming village, which would both be amazing. I also have 4 coppers, a necropolis, and a butcher. So, and a crown. 4 coppers, necropolis, butcher, crown. So it's a 2 in 9 chance of a really amazing turn. Follows with a crown. We're doing pretty similar things. Let's try it. Yeah, that's what I expected. And okay, his turn's dead. Price estate, trashing hovel. That's pretty weak. Trashing estate. Okay. I will get to crown my butcher, which is great news. I can even trash the coppers to curses or something, like he did. I'll just trash it to copper. Do I want to? Yeah, if I feel ahead, I probably don't want to drain the curses, just in case. Trash. Oh, I'm only at 5 tokens. So I will. Do I not buy anything? Because I really want to hit Grand Market, and I can't do that with a copper. My deck is quite thin. Main thing I want to definitely have is villages. Well, we could have trashed the watchtower to Grand Market. I think that's the play. And I can buy the Grand Market then, or the other watchtower. Yeah. Need to get a village in hand. We each have 2 foragers. Right, he undid his 3rd forager by. So I would like to top deck like a farming village watchtower. He gets a farming village. Trash still just has coppers. Yeah, it doesn't matter how I spend these. Top deck and a watchtower. Do I need another watchtower? Yeah, I think I do. Okay. So I've got a necropolis in there. And the crown. I would love to crown the Grand Market. I have another forager in there. Okay. Okay, so he's finding a need for villages himself. Let's crown that Grand Market. Yeah, sure, play Necropolis, then draw. Yeah, so this is going well. That's a forager on top. I guess I can draw it. All the coppers are gone out of my deck. I don't need nearly as many launch towers. So let's trash it to a crown. And get another Grand Market. Get Pilgrimage. Is Pilgrimage going to be worthwhile? It's $8 to get. I just really want tons of Grand Markets. My kid's still dead, of course. I will play the Farming Village first. Like, Crowning Butcher is okay, especially if I'm going to get to draw on. Okay, so I'm slightly ahead. I have 2 crowns and 2 Grand Markets to his 1 crown. He's going to cash in for silvers. That's interesting. It's a way to get more things to butcher, but I'm not sure it'll be just getting tons of Grand Markets. I mean, that might be his only route to the Grand Markets. Yeah, okay, if he can only get 1 Grand Market and 1 crown. Oh, he's getting butcher. Interesting. Let's play 1 Farming Village. What do we find? There's nothing really left to butcher, so I will just crown the butcher. Don't trash. Don't trash. Play Watchtower. Crown the Grand Market. Forager, the Forager. Okay, I have tons of draw. I think if I just get 2 more Grand Markets, that's probably best. I could get a Grand Market and a crown. I can do the whole Theodem thing if I really want. He's got 2 butchers though. I think just having all the Grand Markets is better. I think I'd rather just have more Grand Markets than extra crowns. Yeah, let's top deck them. If I'm ahead, I guess I should drain piles, so let me just trash some curses. This is maybe regrettable, but it's a way to pile out, especially with extra buys, which I have, and he doesn't. You got a Tragic Hero. That's one way to get more crowns or something. Let's see what the Farming Village draws. Watchtower. Do I want to just drain the... Let's just draw. crowning grand markets, playing as many of these as I can. I can probably ditch the Necropolis now. But let's just crown more grand markets. Yeah, I'm fine with both these cards in my deck. Alright, how do we do this? We do... I guess Pilgrimage is slightly more worth it now. So, we get like 2 Grand Markets and a Pilgrimage. Or a Grand Market Crown. Sure, I'll top deck it. Oh, I can't count. Oh, oops. Yeah, I meant to use the tokens. That's what I was counting. Okay, that's like one of these buttons. How about this one? Maybe not. Oh, the Butcher Trash, that's what it was. Okay, so 2 tokens. Sorry, just want to use 1 token. I'll tap the Crown Grand Market, that's just better. One token, Crown Grand Market, Pilgrimage. Come on. Grand Market, top deck, Pilgrimage. And buys. Oh no, I can just trash some more curses too. This is slow, sorry. I don't know why it's so slow. What are his buys at? He's got 2 Forgers, he's got the Butcher. I think I'll leave it at that. Seems roughly like, that's fine. I have no idea the best way to do this. So there's no real point in crowning, because it's just... Okay, he loses the Tragic Hero for a crown, top decks it. Yeah, I'm not going to run out of the actions, I don't think. He still doesn't have... If he pulls out a Pilot, I would be surprised. He's going to try to start his turn with Crown Tragic Hero. Getting 3 more silvers. For the Tragic Hero. It's a creative solution. I definitely see what he's doing. So it'll take a Pilgrimage to take 1 crown and 1 Watchtower from the piles. And then I just need to buy 2 crowns, which is 10. 2 Watchtowers at 16 on the curses. And then like an estate or something. So, yeah, let's start by crowning Grand Market. Farming Village, crowning another Grand Market. Farming Village, Grand Market. Okay, so if I butcher, so I have a crown and my last Grand Market in those two cards. So I can like butcher things into crowns and watchtower, crown and watchtower, right? Okay, I either draw the Grand Market or I draw the crown. And draw the Grand Market, that's okay. Okay, so if I crown the Butcher, is this a win hand? So if I crown the Butcher and trash Watchtower and Forager into crown Watchtower, then there's 2 crowns, 2 Watchtowers left. And I can Pilgrimage for 1 crown, 1 Watchtower, and I just need 8, 10 money and enough buys. Crown the Butcher, trash the Forager. For Watchtower, done reacting. Trash the Watchtower for crown, done reacting. I mean, no point in playing these, right? So, oh, I need a Watchtower in play, actually, to Pilgrimage. So, let me just use my tokens. Pilgrimage for Grand Market, crown, Watchtower. Done reacting in all cases, I think. No point reacting. Crown, done reacting. Watchtower, done reacting. Curse, trash. So slow. Curse, trash. Curse, trash. And Duchy. Done reacting. And buys. Alright, so I win that one. And it is now 2-2. So, I just need to win one more to at least get ahead of Seprix. We are, I'm 1 point ahead going in. And let me edit the table. Sorry, my computer's being so slow. Not really sure what that is. Seprix goes first. And hey, got quite a crowd here. Another scrying pool game. Fun. Here's the kingdom. No extra cards of any kind. And there's a lot more people listening to Seprix right now. That's interesting. Okay. I have 4-3. So there's Forager. It's probably just better than Lookout. You want to go Scrying Pool for sure. Artificer can gain you more things. Caravan Guard. Fool's Gold is an interesting option, but I think it's a clear Potion Forager open. Havens can also save you nice. Havens can be quite nice. Yeah, I think there's no reason to go Lookout. He loves Lookout, though. Well, he's going first. There's a decent chance it'll trash something for me. I'm going to go Forager. Okay, trashed an estate. The reason to go Lookout, I guess, is the slight bit of cycling. but I just like the ability to trash what you want. Yeah, nothing I really want for 4. Is this a second forager? It probably is. I don't think I want it to be a lookout. Caravan Guard is interesting now that we have the scrying pools. It'll likely be activated, but that's only if it's in your hand. I think I just want to get trashed, so second forager is best. Okay, scrying pool. This is, he buys silver. Don't really understand the silver. Oh, his scrying pool is bottom deck. That's lucky. Though mine isn't going to draw anything because my forge is already in hand. Trash is a haven. Ooh. You must have uncovered potion. You've got 3 cards left in your deck. You should know what those cards are. Yeah, he's got scrying pool, potion, and haven. Baron. Like, I want a Baron eventually. Let's cycle. You might have your lookout in hand. But you definitely have your scrying pool in hand, so I will let you top deck it. What's in the trash? No coppers yet, so I will trash copper first. And I think I will get the Caravan Guard. It's not the greatest payload. Fool's Gold to be better, but I really want to get my draw up first. Oh yeah, hey, it works. People are messaging me on Discord. Yeah, somehow the Discord audio is not working very well. It's probably just my computer being slow. That might be why everyone's listening to Seprix. Do you still have an estate? You discard an estate. What did you have in hand? I gotta think about this. You drew, revealed the copper. You drew it. So you had 5 cards in hand, silver, 3 coppers, estate. So, yeah, that's a clear discard. I just have the 1 estate left. That might be a case for trashing. Well, let's see. Can I get to 4 potion? If I trash the estate? Yeah, I can. I can always pick up another estate with an artificer. Scrying Pool Haven seems pretty nice. Just more actions. Or I can just completely ignore the possibility of Baron. So this is 3rd Scrying Pool for me, I think. This is potion missed, and then you had to discard it. Okay, lookout can set up 1 card for Scrying Pool. The Scrying Pool already kind of has the lookout built in. So that lookout had to shuffle his deck, and he only has 2 Scrying Pools in deck. Nope. You don't have your lookout anymore. Yeah, sure, top deck it. Go on, actually draw this time. That'd be great. Hey! I don't think there's anything in there. Oh, there's Scrying Pool. That's nice. Oh, there's Haven even. Okay, so is there anything I want to Haven besides like a copper? Alright, I can think about this. So Forger will trash 2 coppers, and I will have just the amount of money showing here because that's 6 potion. I would like maybe even like, I mean, I could set aside the Caravan Guard. It's not doing much, but I don't think I want to set aside Caravan Guard. If I set aside potion, I could get like Artificer, which I definitely want. I could also just get like some Fool's Golds. Let's just set aside a copper, that seems best. 5 potion. I can get my other caravan guard online or something. Haven's out of deck. That's going to be bad for my draw. Yeah, I mean, soon I want... Maybe I just want the Artificer. I've got good draw. Got good trashing. Let's get the Artificer. Maybe I should have saved the potion. Oh well. The Artificer will be good once I can consistently draw. Yeah, you can have copper on top. I've only discarded the 1 copper. I could use it, or I could just... Yeah, I guess I can use it and pick up a Haven. Yes. Okay, now I should think again about what I want to get. So if I trash with 2 coppers, I will have 6 money. I could set aside potion and get like 3 fool's golds. That might be really nice payload for me. Yeah, it doesn't help my draw, but it does help my payload quite a bit. I could get Havens also. Is it time to move into the payload, or is it time to just get another Artificer? I'm going to take my chances. It might not be the best. Add another Haven. Yeah, sure. Yeah, 2 copper, 2 fool's golds is somewhat lighthearted. Somewhat, okay, he flips my Artificer. So that's a dumb. That's a not good a draw. I've got like what, 2 Havens in there and a Caravan Guard, and okay, 1 Haven and 1 Caravan Guard, and 2 coppers. He's played both his scrying pools. Oh yeah, I have a Forager in there. Yeah, you can have a copper. I had another scrying pool in there, of course. Okay, he resigns. That was going well for me. He had to trash his Haven. It was, yeah. But anyway, I mean that there's a case for it, I guess. They both decrease hand size by 1, but lookout can set things up, I guess. But then you immediately get into the situations where you don't want to trash. But anyway, okay, so we win that one, and now we play the last one for, yeah. Like, yeah, I get that lookout is good, like, for cycling turns 3 and 4 or whatever. but the Forager actually gives you payload. So, yeah. Anyway, I gotta switch up the player order. I go first in this last one. And we're into the last game. So, how many people are still managing to listen to me despite some, okay, just Calvin. Okay. Anyway. Ooh, Ambassador with Changeling. That's something to remember. Let's take a look at this kingdom. So, Ambassador is obviously going to be very strong. The Den of Sin draw is also pretty good. Since you'll be ambassadoring things, I do think you want to get something like Fool's Golds down the road. There's no cost reduction or anything. If you can do Council Room draw and then get Villa. You can do Count Trash, but that's not the greatest. We just want ambassadors, right? It's double ambassador, right? Because you're going to go into the Fool's Gold, so it's pretty clear. Let's just play it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you actually get the Fool's Gold right away. Maybe you do, just because, hey, you get two of them together and you get a Denison. Ambassador everything else away. You can also quest the ambassadors if they collide. That could be decent. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons to go double ambassador. We're not going to be able to get a villa trick in, but that's fine. Questing is okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be getting if my ambassadors don't collide, and I get them with like 4 coppers and then 2 coppers, 2 estates. That's like ideal. Then I'll get 2 Fool's Golds, I guess. But yeah, come on, load. Sorry. Okay. Okay, these identical hands are not the greatest, but I'll take it. He has to buy a silver. I wouldn't buy silvers. I would buy Fool's Golds. But hey, I get to junk him twice before the shuffle, and then again here, and I think I'll pick up the Fool's Gold. Okay, he gives me an estate. Or am I just gonna wait to quest? My deck is 7 cards. This is probably dumb, but hey, I get another one here and I get to send back to 2 estates. Okay, I'm way ahead here now. Council Room. Over Denison. I don't think I like that, but let's collide Fool's Golds now. Nice. And I'll return copper here and get Denison. I could get Villa. No, that's not worth it. Just like a pair of dens would be nice. Okay, he's planning to Villa trick. How much is clear? Sends me 1 estate, 1 copper. Like I could use plus buy. I mean, this and all is I could get a villa. So if I get a villa, it costs 3 essentially. I would like to just get the Denison, I think. I mean, I could ball actually. Ball for Villa Fool's Gold. let's try this. No, the Fool's Gold doesn't come to hand, of course. Denison. Let's just get the den. Next turn, I can think about other things. Okay, I return 2 cards. Den coming in. He gets a Fool's Gold. Okay, I'm definitely ahead now. Let's... Okay, I don't draw to my den. That's unfortunate. Let me just keep getting dens. I feel pretty safe about this. There are cool villa tricks you can do. Yes, and I would like to do them. But mainly they involve not playing, like buying things and then having additional draw in hand, i.e. council rooms, or like market even. Okay, so he just gave me 2 coppers, which I can undo with a single investor play. Okay, I have two tons in hand here besides. Alright, that was going pretty well for me. And that wraps up the match. So I finish with 19 wins on the season. All my matches were 4-2 except for one that was 3-3. And that's the end. So thanks for watching, everyone. This means, I think, unless there's a nice comeback of people into like Dr. Steelhammer makes a ton of amazing plays well in his next matches, I will probably be promoting to A, which is very nice. And hey, people are listening to me now. I guess Seprix just gave up. And anyway, I will be also playing in the championship coming up later, and of course I have the usual interesting games of the week and other probably I'm thinking of making some highlight videos. That would be fun. Other things coming up soon. So thanks for watching.